your connection in Southern Oregon and Northern California. This is News 10 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Rick Tillery.
I'm Trish Close. Thanks for joining us tonight. A Medford man busted, accused of selling sex-enhancing drugs online and out of his home. Viagra, Cialis, and steroids were all found.
Police are calling it a sophisticated drug scam. News 10's Justin DeNova has more in tonight's top story at 6.
It all started with an out-of-state tip.
Another agency outside the state pointed us in the right direction. We were able to gather enough evidence to obtain a search warrant for the residence.
Police say that search warrant led to more evidence. Along with materials to package, weigh, and mix were a cache of steroids and sex-enhancing drugs. Drug officers say RAFAEL FERNANDEZ was selling under the name Superior Labs.
And when we served it, there was a substantial quantity of steroids and another drug that we believe is a Viagra-style type of drug that we're having tested.
Medford police believe some of Fernandez's customers were bodybuilders.
Kind of a subculture of its own, from the bodybuilders, and then there's the group that would go into the steroid area. And I think that a lot of it's word of mouth, and maybe some forums that are unique to those kind of cultures.
Investigators don't think Fernandez was the only one committing a crime. They believe he was at the top of a nationwide dealing pyramid. Those at the end of the chain were also breaking the law.
Possession of steroids alone is a misdemeanor if you don't have a prescription. Delivery of it is a felony.
A pharmacist at West Main Pharmacy says buying drugs from an unlicensed source is not safe.
They don't know exactly what they're going to get. There's no accountability.
Not knowing what you're getting could be a fatal mistake.
Well, you could die. I mean, you could interact with something that you're taking through your doctor legitimately. It could be you could have something in there, too much of something, or not enough, where it's not working enough, or where it's working too much. So, not a good idea.
Covering your news in Medford, Jessica DeNova, News 10.
Buying prescriptions online can save you money, but there are a few things you should do to make sure you're getting what you pay for. First, make sure you're buying from an authorized pharmacy. You can get a list of legitimate pharmacies from the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy. You'll also want to check for what's called a VIPS stamp. That's a logo that verifies the website is secure. And finally, only buy prescriptions for which you are prescribed.